Aquarians. This is my bonus love reading for you guys in the month of February 2019 for Sun Sign, Rising Sign, and Moon Sign Aquarians. This is a special little reading, so I don't normally typically do this, but I just thought it'd be fun for you guys for this month. And I got my little guy with me here. I love him. So, he's so tired. I have still the same rose quartz I did for the February readings that I'm going to use. Like it? You like? So, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and sort of play around with that, meditate with that as I go ahead and try to get the messages that for love for you guys in the month of February. I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day, by the way, for those who are celebrating. Ooh, sorry, Papa. And yeah, let's take it from there. But let's see, I'm going to do a quick prayer before I get into this. So thank you, God, again, for bringing us into the year 2019. Please give us clear guidance in regards to our love life so we can make the best decisions as far as leading us to our happy selves with the people that we love and care for, and for those that we are hoping to connect with that will be able to bring us joy and love and compatibility in the future. Okay? Amen. Okay, so he's probably gonna go to sleep now. So let's see what's coming up for us here. I see the number 2 a lot. So obviously, when I see that, that's good. Since I'm talking about love and relationships, seeing the number 2 is very important. And so that's very positive. You guys definitely have opportunity. I'm gonna talk about general stuff, and then I'm gonna kind of separate messages for both coupled and singled Aquarians. Okay, honey bun. I did talk about in the reading for you guys, the general reading for February 2019, I did say connecting with someone that you work with, having romantic connections or involvement with someone that you're working with at work or, within the workplace or something like that. And I do still see that energy very much for you guys, Aquarians, in the month of February. But again, it's not going to be like that for all of you, but I see some of you guys are going to be working with someone that has feelings for you, or that you have feelings for, or that you are in a relationship with. You guys are going to be working with that person. He's going to sleep. So, you okay, honey bun? I just told you. Oh, Papa. So, yeah, you can make yourself comfortable. So, Aquarians like dogs, pets, right? Is that like their thing? Do let me know in the comment section below, by the way. But going back to this reading, I do pick up that, okay, that energy. I also pick up that you guys have a lot of opportunities here for connections, for relationships in the month of February if you do want them. Because I see like options. I see options. I see some of you guys are actually juggling more than one person and not putting all your energy just in one basket, especially those who are single. So there's options there. And there's someone, I feel like there is someone there, physically there, that you're trying to consider. Should I prioritize or put my energy into that someone or to that person, so on and so forth. Some of you guys, though, are sacrificing some people that you have put as a priority, or that you have your options there, and some of you guys are ready and willing to let go of or sacrifice some options that, you're probably not interested in holding on to, while others of you are trying to prioritize who you're going to put your energy into. And I feel as though you guys some of you Aquarians, and this would make sense to me, is that some of you guys definitely have this vibe about you where you kind of have a spiritual understanding, your own spiritual understanding or perspective about relationships in general. And I feel like sometimes that's why some of you guys keep that options open thing. You guys aren't typically Aquarians aren't always very conventional, but I just feel like you guys definitely have a spiritual perspective there that allows you to kind of have a different perspective than probably others might have when it comes to relationships and love. And I see some of you guys definitely seeing things from a different perspective as far as partners and people that you would typically be interested in, relationships in general, in the month of February 2019. Especially maybe with this work situation, some of you guys are definitely seeing things from a different perspective about possibly having that work and pleasure kind of thing. Some of you guys are definitely shifting your perspective on who to make a priority and why you should be making them a priority now. Like, things are different for you as far as changing your perspectives on that and who you should be investing your time and energy into, and how much time and energy you allow for yourself when it comes to your love life. How much do you put into, do you make it a priority? Do you know what I mean? Like, I see some of you guys having shifts in different perspectives in regards to that. Some of you guys have opportunities and possibilities there and options there, but some of you guys have been sort of delaying yourself from really pursuing them or really taking a chance on them. So for some of you, you guys have been experiencing delays in love, but that's because you've been delaying yourself, not that there's no one around or no one there. Some of you guys have been really busy too. So some of you guys have been so busy that you actually have not been able to take chances or take up opportunities with other people when it comes to love. Okay? So like, for example, some of you guys, you've been so busy, you haven't been able to really connect or communicate with people or talk with them or something like that to kind of develop that connection. You haven't been really good with like calls or the texting back or kind of thing. Some of you guys, you have a problem with someone that's been doing that, not really been good with the calls or the texting back or the communication. Or when you talk to them, sometimes the communication gets to a very petty type of place. So because of that, some of you guys are definitely thinking to yourself, I'm going to not communicate with this person for this period of time, kind of thing. I'm too busy to be dealing with that stuff anyway, so I'm not going to put my energy into that, or kind of cut people loose that aren't trying to reach back out to me or communicate back out to me, kind of thing. And you're seeing those things from a different perspective because it's shifting your perspective on what you need to make as a priority and who you need to make as a priority as a result of that. You guys your intuition is super duper sharp. Yeah, like there's someone you haven't been hearing from and you're like not going to go ahead and reach back out to that person. You guys have options anyway. You don't really need to. You guys have more than one egg in that basket, okay? You really do. Yeah, your intuition is super duper sharp in how you're going to handle your love life situations in the month of February 2019. If this was to, if I want to go ahead and talk about couples and or married relationships or people like that, I just see that, again, you guys have been so busy, so you haven't been really connecting or communicating with one another all the time. So you're trying to make more of a priority and you're trying to change your perspective on how you're going about your love life. It's not always about work. It's sometimes you have to be able to make that time, juggle business and pleasure, juggle work and connecting with your loved one. Because I feel like some of you guys have been sacrificing your love lives, yourselves, or your partner in general because you're trying to get that coin, get that bag. And it kind of probably led to some maybe periods of not such great communication, but that's just, it's time to see things from a different perspective and kind of understand, despite the communication that's not really going well, really figure out really read between the lines on what's really happening here. But again, your intuition's so sharp, you're going to know, deep down inside, you're going to pick up on the signs on what's really going on here and what you really need to be focusing on, making a priority of, and what you really need to find a way of balancing and juggling, when it comes to your love life and work or your business. Because the opportunity is there. It's just, are you going to be willing to take it and try to find a way to make it work, even though you feel like, oh, do I have time? I don't know if I have time. It's like, well, you know what? Are you going to take the chance of trying to see if it's going to work? Because there's an opportunity here for you, I feel. For single Aquarians and the couple Aquarians. You have an opportunity here to make some good, sexy love connections with your boo, for the rest of the month. But there's some of you that, again, who are single, you have someone that's around. Are you willing to take that chance? Are you really willing to see where that goes? You guys are definitely, I feel like you're on the right path, though. I feel like you guys are on the right path in regards to your love life. Those coupled and those who are single. I feel like you guys are on the right path, and you guys are definitely, the shifting of perspective is really helping, and you really understanding what to prioritize right now is really putting you in alignment with where your long-term visions and goals in regards to your love life is taking you at this time. And I just feel like most importantly, you guys have a strong faith that everything's going to work out. And I feel like that right then and there is what's really holding it together for you. Some of you guys are, it's like right now, this is like a destined time for you for some reason to clear a lot of karma and negative patterns and love and negative cycles. It's really going to happen this month. For some of you guys, again, like with that change of perspective and figure out what to prioritize and put your energy into, you guys are definitely going to look into an alternative route or solution to approach to use as an approach when it comes to your love life, okay? So it seems positive, and because you're seeking that alternative route, solution or approach, it tends to clear and break those negative cycles that probably have been holding you back in regards to your love life in the past. So that's super cool. So that's what is putting you in that right direction, that right path moving forward. So that's good for February. What else do I want to say? Yeah, some of you guys, you definitely have someone in your orbit for, that you're interested in, and it seems as though it's gonna take time for things to develop with this person, but they will. It's just, I feel like it's like that type of person. It's like it's really gonna take some time to get there, but they're a nice option though for you. I don't feel like they're like a Pinto, you know what I mean? Or a lemon, I feel like they're a nice option there. You have to really prioritize getting to know your partner or getting to know the person you're interested in, or, as far as your love life. You have to prioritize, make the time to get to know more about your boo and spend time to really, enmesh yourself with them. For others of you, it's the same thing where it's like you really need to take the time to prioritize to get to know the person that you're kind of interested in or seeing where that goes kind of thing. It's very important that you do so. Some of you guys, it's just, again, some of you guys are interested in getting to know more than one person at this time, getting to know more about more than one person. Go for it. Take the time, if you got the time, make it happen. Yeah, some of you guys are going through a change of perspective, like a really deep change of perspective and understanding when it comes to your love life, or the person that you're involved with, they're changing. So it's one or the other. Some of you intuitively know there was a situation that happened with you and someone else where you're saying to yourself, like you're picking on the signs, like there's something in the air that's making you feel or think like, it's really not like all the way over. It's not really all the way done. And I feel like for some of you, it's with some sort of man or guy. And I feel like some of you guys feel like, because I kind of have control over the situation, if I really wanted to go some way or whatever, I might be able to make it happen like that. But it's not really done. It's not really over. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have that vibe, like, I don't think it really is, It's like if you're, like, I feel like some of you go, saying to yourself, if I really want to make it happen, if I really want to go ahead and try to talk to that person or get with that person again, like, it could happen. You know what I mean? It's not like, you don't have that feeling where it's like it's all the way done, okay? It's just, it comes down to choice, I guess. Okay, bye. I feel like some of you guys also, you're not going to let anybody bring you down when it comes to your love life. You're still optimistic despite maybe someone not wanting to communicate with you, someone not wanting to talk with you, people saying negative things to you or about you in the past, or someone that you liked or cared for was talking about you or talking to you badly, or even like verbal abuse kind of thing. I feel like some of you guys are not going to let that bring you down and who you are as a person. You're going to keep pushing forward with it and being optimistic. And you're right. You're willing to take chances again. You're willing to embrace new beginnings with, new energy, new people, not that negative stuff. That's not going to hold you back. That's not going to slow you down. Yeah, again, I keep having this change of perspective on who you invest your time and energy into. I keep getting that message. Because some of you guys have been kind of waiting on someone for something to come through. You've been waiting, like, when is things going to come about or work out with this person or this situation? You guys have been delaying yourself, waiting, trying to see, waiting. There's been delays. And so, it comes down to you questioning, or having a change of perspective on how you invest your time into people, who you're investing your time and energy into, and if they're worth the wait. They're worth the payoff. I feel like you guys are considering those types of things. And some of you, to be honest with you, the person on the other end of that is starting to actually have a change of perspective on how they've been acting towards you as well, too. Yeah, I see a lot of potential suitors, options, people interested to get to know. Yeah, I get all that vibe, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about singles and or couple, because I feel like that's the general message going on that I can pick up for you guys, okay? And again, when it comes to couples, same thing. You know, trying to figure out how you're investing your time and energy into your person, you know, when, how, you know, make more time for them, make less, you know, less time for the nonsense, all those types of things. You guys are considering that. And, you know, having a change of perspective in that as well. Yeah, because I feel like this person that's in your orbit, you singled Aquarians or those who are looking, I feel like this person has the potential of bagging you up, kind of, to be honest, or you know, vice versa. You know, because it feels like that person definitely is that type of person where it'll end up being in a relationship kind of thing, or that's what they would want, or vice versa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about singles and then coupled. Singles, I feel like you guys overall, your energy is like you just want to have some fun. You want to play, have fun, you know, maybe even have friends with benefits, or date friends or something like that, hang out with friends. I see you guys aren't really trying to take anything too serious at this moment in time. You're just trying to enjoy yourself, have a good time, have fun. A part of you, some of you, maybe you guys do have like a friends with benefits situation with someone or something along those lines. And you're feeling like there's something about them that's never going to really change. And maybe that partly is because maybe they want to stay in that position of friends with benefits or whatever. So you guys are not really trying to put any boundaries or trying to control anything too much. I just feel like you guys want to keep it open and fun and free and just enjoy yourself with that person. Have fun. Some of you guys, this person actually lives quite a distance from you. They're not really close by. You have to like travel to go to them or vice versa. But it seems like there's going to be some very positive developments that might surprise you coming up in the month of February about this person. So be open, okay? For those who are coupled and or married, this is a very weird message. Let me try to understand it. Some of you guys have probably met this person online, and since then, the honeymoon phase has kind of stuck. Some of you guys might have probably met this person in the fall, actually, and you guys are together now. Well, whatever it is, the honeymoon phase has stuck still. So, you know, or some of you guys are actually, you guys taking a trip, or you guys actually went on a honeymoon for your wedding or something like that, and you guys are finally putting like the pictures and stuff like that online, or people are like commenting or talking about it. There's talks about you, I guess, like from people through social media, online, on the internet, or something like that when it comes to your couple, or people going, oh, is that him? Or like, oh, is that her? And kind of thing. I don't know. Very strange. And I feel like some of you, again, some of you, not all of you, have met that person in the fall time. You're very attracted to this person. Ooh, some of you, okay, I'm going to talk about, this is getting like, I don't know, this is getting a little unconventional, and I want to go ahead and talk about that. For some of you, this isn't for all couples, okay? For a few of you, you guys probably want to open the relationship a little bit, open up the relationship a little bit, or pursuing relationships online. To bring into a relationship. I don't know why I picked that up. That might be for a very few number of you, for all I know. I don't know. But I see some of you guys might be doing that, or some of you guys have a partner right now that's making it seem like, oh, everything's all wonderful and happy dandy, but they're actually exploring about the online thing. Like, who cares if people aren't down with it? You know, it's only if you and your partner is okay with it and you guys are enjoying your relationship. That's all that matters. And I feel like some of you guys want to express something different within your relationship and do something a little bit different in that area of your relationship at this time. without judgment or anything like that. Okay, hopefully that resonates and makes sense. Do let me know in the comment section, guys, how your Valentine's days and relationships are going. And I hope to see you guys next month. But thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye-bye. That video got cut off, but so yeah, I mean, like, overall it doesn't have to be that specific message in regards to the whole online dating thing, but for some of you, like I said, I feel like some of you guys want to introduce some unconventional ways of going about your relationship with your partner. You want to express yourself, your individuality, and kind of do different things that kind of resonate more with you. That might not be the typical, but who cares who's talking